Welcome back to The Lowdown, everybody. I am Robert Rosenfeld, and this is the show that breaks down the top stories of the tech world every Tuesday and every Thursday. And I apologize for the lack of lowdowns recently. I've been covering different events for what many people are calling Techtober, and I'm finally back in the office and ready to talk about some tech news. And I've got a lot to cover today. Huawei just released a bunch of new flagship phones. We're going to talk about all those. Facebook is working to put more cameras into your house. And the new iPad Pros may pack one feature that'll make Team Apple and Team Android both very happy. What about that for a change? Here's the lowdown. Huawei unveiled a fleet of new flagship phones that take the camera setup from the P20 Pro to a whole new level. The new Mate 20 and Mate 20 Pro look very similar in terms of design and on paper, though there are a few differences here to take note of. The Mate 20 Pro has got a 6.4-inch curved OLED panel with a bit of a wider notch than the teardrop notch on the regular Mate 20 that's got a slightly larger 6.5-inch display. Both phones have very similar internals, powered by a Kirin 980 processor running on top of Android 9 Pie, and while the Pro comes standard with 6 gigs of RAM and 128 gigs of storage space, the Mate 20 does not, though that configuration is an option when you go to buy the phone. But the big difference between the Mate 20 and the Mate 20 Pro is its camera setup. The Pro packs a 40 megapixel sensor with 2 additional sensors on there as well, a 20 megapixel ultra wide lens, and an 8 megapixel telephoto lens that is in this square configuration on the back. Looks kind of cool. The Mate 20 also has this triple camera setup, though it swaps the 40 and 20 megapixel sensors for 16 and 12 respectively. The Mate 20 Pro also has a bit of a larger battery, 4,200 milliamp hours over the 4,000 in the Mate 20, and also has the ability to reverse wireless charge, meaning it can act like a charging pad and wirelessly charge another device. The company also unveiled a gigantic 7.2-inch Mate 20X smartphone that takes the term phablet to a whole new level. Our own Matt Gonzalez is there in London covering all of the latest and greatest news from Huawei, so stay tuned for a full video on the Mate 20 and Mate 20 Pro coming soon. But of course, for full pricing and availability and specs in the meantime, check out technobuffalo.com. We've got you covered. Facebook is reportedly working on a new streaming TV camera because that Facebook portal just wasn't creepy enough. The project, rumored to be called Ripley internally, works similar to the recently announced Facebook portal video chat system, but this may be a standalone camera you can attach to your TV, basically turning your TV into a gigantic Facebook portal that could also stream content. And the camera is rumored to have some streaming functionality built in, similar to maybe something like that of a Roku, that would allow customers to stream content from Facebook Watch, Facebook's YouTube competitor catalog of content. We don't have many more details about this device, what it would do, price, or anything like that, but we're hearing it could launch as early as this spring. And we are about halfway through the month of October, but we are still hearing rumors that Apple could hold a special event this month to introduce some new hardware, including some big updates to the iPad Pro. We've seen some rumors of the new updated iPad Pros floating around on the internet for the past few months, but new leaks seem to confirm the already leaked details. According to some alleged CAD renders of the new iPad Pro, the front of those new devices would sport an almost edge-to-edge display with very thin bezels, along with new Face ID hardware that would work in both landscape and portrait orientations, and the headphone jack and home button are getting removed. No big surprises with these rumors, it's kind of something we've been expecting for a while, but the rumor that Apple could remove the Lightning port in favor of the more widely industry-adopted USB-C port is kind of a surprise move that many thought would just be a rumor, but it looks now that it actually may be happening with these new iPad Pros. These updates will not only be big for the iPad Pro line, but if these new features are true, this multi-orientation Face ID and the replacement of Lightning for USB-C, it could mean some big changes are also coming to future iPhones as well, so it's definitely something to keep in mind and keep your eye on. We've got no word from Apple if this event is actually going to happen this fall, even if it's going to happen at all. And again, this is all just rumors and speculation at this point, so we'll keep you guys updated if anything changes on this. But I thought this would be a great question to pose to you guys to discuss in the comments down below. How do you feel if Apple was to actually replace Lightning with USB-C, not just on the iPad Pro, but across all their devices? Leave a comment down below and let us know. Would it make it easier? Would it make your life more difficult? Would you be happy to swap out your Lightning cables for USB-C cables? Would it make your life easier or harder? Leave a comment down below and let us know. And if you leave a comment, you could be featured on the next episode of The Lowdown. All right, guys, that is all I've got for today. Thank you so much, as always, for watching. Just a quick little housekeeping note here. I will actually not be here on Thursday. We got a special video going up on Thursday. That's something we've been teasing for a while. Something different, something fun. You're definitely going to want to check out, but there will be no lowdown on Thursday. I'll be back on Tuesday. That should continue the regularly lowdown scheduled videos. So Tuesday, Thursday next week, and from then on, we will be back to our regularly scheduled lowdown episodes. So I'll see you guys next Tuesday. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you then.